Alright, we're gonna start in this area and continue with the storyline. And we're gonna see a familiar face, but I'm not gonna spoil it. We'll see what happens.
People always say the future will be better. They believe the hardships of the present fade with the passage of time. And so we hope, waiting for a future brighter than today. But Sarah, remember this. As you walk towards a brighter tomorrow, you have to look back to your past. The path you have walked to reach the here and now will give you the courage you need to hope. It's so dark.
In ancient times, the fal'Cie devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive fal'Cie appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. But something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh. This reminds me of stories we heard, that there used to be a great city on Grand Pulse. I bet this is what these...
Hello, are you here to observe the facility? I can answer any questions you might have.
Ah, yeah, perfect. I do have some questions. Where are we? And what year is it?
Wait, you can't just...
What? I'm just...
Yaschas Massif, 10 AF, sir.
10 AF? So nowhere near 200 years.
I must say, this is the first time anyone asked me what year it was. I don't suppose you happen to be time travelers?
Well...
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to hand out this map. Take it, it's free.
What?
Alright, so here we are with the
No
map,
one's been able to figure
and
that out.
plenty of places to do this. So
We're
let's
more or less locked
grab
up
this
in
item.
Cocoon. We never had much
500
opportunity
gil.
to learn about the world below
Are
us.
there any other items in
Our
this
scientists have
area?
only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand
I
Pulse.
think there is, actually. Let's see. Yeah, it's it. Mob doesn't do his job very good in this section. So, try to head here, blocked off. So, there's no other place to go except for down this section. Just make sure there's a dead end down here, but there is a secret chest. If I can get it to glare, I might be able to find it.
Giddy up.
Let's see if this helps. Nope, didn't help. Alright, so let's look at Mog. So if you're going on that cliff right there, that might be useful. Let's see what gets here. There's a hidden treasure chest that you can't see. Let's get to this dead end right here. So we can go Mog. Maybe you find something. Bad luck. Let's try it this way. Let's see. I know there's something down here. Let's try the other day. There usually was something like down this place, but I think I'm in the wrong time period. There it is. It's the item I was looking for. You don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to you. There it is.
There you go.
So the next item on my list, I think, is just a behemoth.
Conservatives who still believe in the ways of Cocoon must be unhappy with the Academy and its progressive ways.
So it's a dead end. Let's see what this book says.
I recommend walking along the path of the searchlight. Most monsters hate light and will do anything to avoid it.
Alright, so I had to avoid the darkness. But I'm not worried about the behemoth. Let's see what my paradigm pack is. So I can start off with that. Get preemptive strikes as much as I can. Alright, preemptive strike. Attack him and I'll switch to guard. Oh, got one on my first try. Behemoth. And we got a behemoth thing. I'm in the middle of darkness. That was like the thing they told us not to do. So it's 900. Get on, get in the light. Alright, in the light. Alright, so we gotta go to west. Alright. Point which way I want to go. Let's see if I can see the chest from here. I see a chest there. A hidden chest. Tablet of Pada? I think is how you pronounce it. Right, and there was a regular chest. Let's go ahead and kill this behemoth. Make sure he doesn't mess with me. That hurt. That hurt so bad, I'm pretty much could just let Mike take care of this guy. Yeah, she'll take care of him. The first time I played it with a friend, Behemoth was one and only chosen Commando. Alright, so we got the Mana Bolts. Alright, let's see, we wanna be on the other side of this. So we gotta go up there now. Alright, let's see. Mana Slivers. Alright, so now we just worry about filling out that map and heading north. Run away from him. Here's Chocobolina. There should be an item nearby. Stars Gate Seal. Let's see what this person says.
That building over there is part of the Padra ruins. You should take a look around if you have the time.
Nothing important. Let's go back to Chocobolina. I gotta get Alright, straight I need to go this way. Why would you do that? Oh, at least I'll fight as slow as possible. I use Sentinel every time he gets it back in and shoot. That lightning is the real reason I think that's good.
No one gets in our way.
It's hard to keep track of the area.
Some are worried that the Academy will take its advanced ideas too far.
Use
I hope this doesn't lead
greens.
to an outright revolt.
I don't care if things are bad. I'd rather be on Cocoon.
Before you go. Okay, swing my sword in time. Go fight these ranger rakes. Shouldn't be too tough. Got one of the pistols.
We are the goddess's servants.
Okay, so now I gotta find.
Over there, bud.
Evidently, there is a treasure.
Impressive.
Trying to throw them all on the doors.
Giddy up.
See if we can find something he does. So there is a hidden item in here somewhere. I did it. So many enemies. I hate when they just go on at me. Oh well.
Some are worried that the Academy will take its advanced ideas.
This area is closed off because of the powerful paradox effect. We don't know much yet, but we do know it's dangerous.
Alright, left. Oh, random encounters every time I try to talk. On the last lamppost that I've passed, there is something there.
Why did the...
There must be a reason.
Oh, it was like...
Oh, the fell.
Alright. So there's Chocobo Lena, but I don't want to get to her yet. I do believe that there is an item. I'm missing that.
The conservatives who still believe in the ways of Cocoon
Why, I
seem
was
unhappy
standing
with the
freaking
Academy.
still. The enemy encounter. Final Fantasy 13. I mean, I understand that it has some problems and stuff, but like, some of those problems could easily have been fixed. Maybe I'm just like having bad luck today, but it's not looking
All our
good.
dreams can come true.
I mean, they put in this hidden item that, to me, is generally just very well hidden. hear something.
I like the
Maybe
benefits
this is
of
it.
working on clothes.
I can't get to it. Alright.
You got this.
I'll give me that item. This is probably it. There we go. Now we can continue with the storyline. So we're about to see that familiar face. Some people might be excited, some people might not. But we got a random encounter that seems to be uneventful. That's the thing I have a problem with 13. A lot of their games, enemies are unavoidable. They're kind of just shoved down your throat. You can't run away, you can't really do much about it. Hey, I'm just getting tired of RPGs. Let's talk to this person.
Are we not allowed to go inside?
I'm very sorry. Only persons on official Academy business are permitted beyond this point.
Oh.
Maybe this will count as official business!
Alright, this guy's not hard at all. He has to be type guy, but as long as you have the inkling knowing of what to do, it's when you guys use swipe, switch to sentinels, and he won't be able to hurt you. He really is. You can cure with potions, or medical, the one you got. 5 stars, no spoils.
Is it dead?
We're being dragged in!
When monsters like these are cornered, they cause a space-time vortex to appear. An electromagnetic shock usually shuts them down. It's been a while, Sarah.
Hope? Is that you?
I'm grateful you remember me.
Who's this?
Oh,
Director of Academy Research, Team Alpha. Hope Est, I'm at your service. And you must be Noel.
Nice guess. Who told you?
You appeared here with Sarah some years ago at the Brescia ruins. Subsequently, we analyzed the gate and forecast your reappearance at this location. To be honest, I didn't really believe that time travel was possible. But here you are. I'm really glad you're safe. For me, it's as if time has stopped. Everyone I knew is gone.
Hope.
From your point of view, it's been years since you last saw Sarah.
Not just Sarah, Snow as well. And Saz and his boy. You all disappeared from my life. It's been 10 years now.
I never thought...
When the paradox occurred some years ago, I thought if I could solve it, maybe you would all come back.
Director Hope, there you are. What were you thinking? Taking off and leaving me all on my own.
It was a shock seeing Hope grown older than me, but he was still the same Hope I knew. Lightning, Hope listened to my story without saying a word. I told him about how I'm the only one who remembers your smile on the plane of Grand Pulse. I told him about how Snow set out to try and save you and Vanille and Fang. And I told him about Noel. Noel from the future.
There's something I want to show you both. We can continue our conversation as we walk.
I'll show the way.
Shall we?
Tell me, Hope, what made you join the Academy?
A sense of duty. Vanille, Fang, Lightning, they turned to crystal so that we might live. It was an enormous sacrifice.
My sister and the others. I think they wanted to preserve life. They gave us a chance to live again.
They put the future in our hands. We're in a position to build a society based on human technology. No longer subject to the whim of the Foul Sea. That's the gift we've been given.
No positive results as of yet.
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Without the Foul Sea around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety. A great many things have happened.
Actually, Hope, we were able to catch up with Snow.
Just 300 years in the future, if you can believe that.
I believe it. Good old Snow. I'm glad to hear he's alive.
He's alive, but he was trying to protect the Crystal Pillar by himself. The worst part was we had to leave without being able to tell him where we were going.
Have faith. I think I understand what Snow's going through. He's trying to save Vanille and Fang. Not to mention Lightning as well. We're only here today because they chose to bear the weight of a world. A great many things have happened.
I wonder how Saz and Little Dodge are doing.
We've been out of touch. Saz took Dodge to live on Grand Pulse, and he was flying airships the last I heard. Then suddenly they both disappeared. I searched everywhere but never found them.
Look at us. All gone our separate ways.
Yes. And I can't tell you how much it means to have you here now. Saz and Snow may have set off on different paths, but I've started to think that, in the end, we're all headed towards the same goal. A great many things have happened.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future.
I meant
guide
to
the country.
You.
What did the
figure
inhabitants
out all those LTs. Like these time events. But evidently I chose the right one too soon.
Here,
Thanks.
you've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. A divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah. I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the seeress Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah. We can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
Nice. Now we got some free time to run around this area. That's a very, very good thing. So not a in here mod. Let's make sure we check everything. Woohoo. Let's check around this area then. This is as far as I can get. Evidently there's nothing there. This area's wanting.
They found traces of what looks like a large-scale battle in these ruins. They uncovered piles of bones that were all scratched up.
People in the past had to live through some tough times.
That's right. And it also looks like they were fighting their own kind, not outsiders who had come to raid their town.
So they were fighting their stuff themselves. Okay, so we have stuff up here that can be figured out. Like what's wrong? Just can't get over there. So let's grab some items then.
I don't want to be someone else's care.
Warning talisman.
My baby gets so lonely always.
Here's one that's hidden.
So restless.
Gideon.
Oh, well, now suddenly wants to pitch in and help me find treasure. I get it. You sell greens, so always nice to have. There is a chocobo around here somewhere. There should be. There's a chocobo up here. So I think in these crates, like, I don't know if it's in this time frame or the next or what the big deal is.
I need to pick up some cat food.
Let's see. Gotta make our way up above.
Why am I always falling over things?
Massif face, I think is what it's called. Let's see. I see something. Oh, you pointed out a chest for me. So kind, Nimble. Serenity Sash.
I see. I never noticed.
How'd you do that?
Okay, let's continue on. I know, not jumped correctly yet. Give it to me. Is that a chest? That's a chest down there.
Over there, Mom.
Looks like a chest. Maybe I was wrong. Oh well. So, no, get back up there. Down this way, make sure I was not mistaken, I was. Here's a chest. 3 remedies.
How long will that pillar be able to support Cocoon?
Let's check over here. I know you gotta throw mob at the face. Carmichael figurine. First we gotta unveil it.
Over there, Mom.
There we go. Now throw mob. I have one button. It's messed up a little bit.
Cool.
If only the pay were a little better.
Alright, so to get things rolling, I'm gonna have to talk to Hope again. That should give me chocobos. Somehow, someway, supposed to get a chocobo, because yeah, they're not there now. And I need a chocobo to get this certain item later on, which I need these out green, but should actually have plenty of those. I just picked some up, so yes. Shouldn't be too hard. See if he unlocks my chocobo.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
I wonder what kind of person the Cirrus was. What does she have to do with lightning?
We're still not in a position to say. All we know is that each successive generation of Cirrus went by the name Yule. Anything else is pure conjecture.
What happened to her after the city was destroyed?
She either shared the city's fate, or left for good. In any case, her end was not recorded. We've still barely scratched the... The Oracle Drive is...
Keep this to yourself, but we're working on a method that will let us...
Can't you just use the gates?
A method that doesn't require any special abilities like you guys have. In a powerful gravitational field, the flow of time slows down. You could go to sleep for a day, and outside 100 years would pass. It should be possible to build a device to exploit that effect.
If you pull it off, maybe we'll meet in another era.
See, I always thought there should have been DLC with Snow and Hope and Alyssa. I thought, you know, the whole 13 cast, certainly they would be able to do something. Why can't I get over there? Let me over there. Alright, well, how do I get you over there?
The Academy's troops are made up mainly of former Sanctum.
I'm just gonna skip this guy's saying. I'm gonna skip them all. Give me chocobos.
I'm collecting part. What I really... It wasn't a very pop. I saw it in the store.
I'll accept
You'll
them.
help me try and... But if you say you can... You want to know what I'll be... Maybe it's time to put in for a transfer.
Chocobo?
If I could go...
Another day, filled with mistakes.
You're friends of the director. We haven't identified...
Make sure to watch your step when you're walking along the cliffs. It's a little embarrassing, but this one time, I accidentally slipped and almost went over the edge. At that moment, I was sure I was gonna die. Fortunately, help came right away, so the only casualty was my wristwatch. It's now lying at the bottom of the valley. It scares me to think that could have been me. I still miss that watch. It was an expensive one that had to be modified to withstand all the wear and tear of the outdoors. What a waste. You'll look for my watch? Are you sure? Believe me, I've tried, but have had zero luck. With the eclipse keeping everything in the dark, it's almost impossible to see anything around here. I doubt it's the best time to go searching.
I gotta retrieve a lost watch. Okay. Let's go up here like we're leaving, and then maybe, like, hey, you can get a chocobo.
The creatures that appear due to the paradox are foreign indeed. It's like the laws of physics don't even apply to them.
So they're from a different world. Maybe from Valhalla.
Whatever the case, it's all conjecture. We don't have enough samples to prove anything.
There is something this girl is
Creatures.
give me a minute. Alright, I know what I gotta do. Not that way.
Looking at Cocoon's pillar.
You gotta find the being that wants a behemoth thing.
There's a considerable time.
Down that way is the crystal, or the gate. And random encounters that literally aren't likely. Boring. Safety that I really do not need. This guy just dodge all the way. I didn't get any crystals from him. Alright, we're looking for a figure, maybe the one right above Chickabalina. So most people get on Chickabalina to get this one, but I think I can get it myself. That was pure bad luck. There we go. It's a unicorn hall. We're gonna check out that person talking real quick.
Great.
Actually, that's a medic. We're actually fighting this one. Yeah, they're medics, so I might want to use it. Long crystal, there we go, got one.
I'm sure everyone's told you this already, but you can see the Padre ruins from here.
For Christ's sake. Where is the person? That's the map guy down there. Let's see. Okay, so I can't get that person until I exit and come back into the area. So yeah. I got it. I know what to do. I'm gonna use the gate, and then I'm gonna leave this area, and I'm gonna come back to it.
Life was great back on Cocoon.
As long as I don't put enemies right in front of my face, force it upon me, pretty much force their will on me, and I'll do good. Got the right away, nice and smooth. I got the game I like to play.
Dead on pulse if it was for work.
Blue dot, even though you can barely see the blue dot.
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
Is it about the Cirrus?
That's right. Nice guess.
It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present.
That reminds me of something Lightning told me. She said that from Valhalla, you can see all of history.
If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things. Which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us. Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
I do not do good with the life trigger reward, so apparently I just get potions from them, so I don't know. But we'll head back this way, and then we go to the Chocobo. There should be Chocobos there. And the Behemoth quest, I should be able to find that out. So it's just gotta load. Here we are. Jump. Jump. So Chocobos are out, everything's good. So far I feel real confident that I'm the person I'm looking for.
I want to live in the big city.
Chocobo Arena is right down there. Have you gone that one? Yeah. Wait. Alright, concert. Oh my god, I'm turning around. I don't know, I always assume that if you're not moving, you're safe. Oh, I got a crystal for that. It's something new. This monster I gotta deal with. Doesn't look like there's anybody over by Chocobo either. Let's just talk to. Oh, there she is. She just popped up.
I wonder how the city of Padre knows to end.
It's my luck. I need to fight this guy.
Promise me you'll keep going.
What did you say?
Always stay on your toes.
The person I'm looking for.
Nature on Pulse sure is resilient.
There's no way I could live in a place like that.
Somebody I'm supposed to be able to turn on the behemoth. 1, 2. Behemoth thing.
Looking at Cocoon's pillar.
But I'm not seeing it.
The more dangerous a place is, the closer we may be to the center of the paradox. Any area that...
Yeah. Alright, let's talk to this person up here. About battles. Shut down my throat. I think I don't know how to now. Oh, they survived lightning. That's pretty tough. The other one, I believe I just got that crystal. So without even trying, I pretty much got all the crystals in this section.
If you ever have any free time, I'd love to hear your thoughts regarding these monsters.
Alright, that's not gonna work out for me. Just gonna get on the checker bow and I might tell it to get this one item. There is a bug with the human thing lady. Some people can find her right away, some people aim just doesn't work. Alright, so I gotta jump pretty much from like right here. And it's dark out. Right. Alright. Jump out right here. Yeah, I made it. Okay, so off the checker bow. Hog, come here. I don't need it. Alright, put it in here. Why would you do this to me, game? Fuck you, game. It seems like I have a very high chance of just getting freaking hit. Wow, I see that. Not for bugs. Those who attacks. Power.
What are you waiting for? We are the goddess's servants.
So I get 300 interest there in the office. Alright, let's talk to this person. But I drop down to talk to. Where is it?
Nature on Pulse sure is resilient.
Oh, I'm done here. The item I got is going to be for a future quest. But other than that, that was the whole story of Farseers, and they used to live in Yaschas, or Yaschas Massif, however you'd say it. Yaschas Massif? Who knows? But we'll continue the story later. Things that I'm going to do next. So this is story oriented. This isn't, and this isn't. So I might visit these two, or this area. Most likely I'm going to be doing this. I know this is a pretty good area that I like. But other than that, I might just head to Orba because of reason. So we'll see what happens and what I decide to go to next. It's Battle of the Scar 1313, saying have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next video.